This is part 3 of the Investor Alert series on Forest Light Capital, Alliance Investment Management, and a newcomer to the party, NecoSage. In part 1, I explained how Akif Ahmed lied to me and tried to get me to buy $50,000 in promissory notes or sell them to other people for a 1.5% commission. In part 2, I did a deeper dive into all the red flags I found into the sub-companies of Alliance Investment Management's portfolio, oversaw by the mindset master, Farouk Chima. And in part 3, I'm going to respond to 3 YouTube copyright claims filed against me and share some new information about NecoSage. On March 19th, 2025, I received this notification from YouTube. Hello, we received the copyright infringement notification below regarding your videos. We believe your content is protected by fair use, fair dealing, or a similar exception to copyright protection. We are writing to let you know we do not plan to remove your videos at this time, but they were eventually still taken down. Turns out someone named Haroon Chima wanted YouTube to take down my investor alert videos, stating, among other things, the use was commercial use. It was used to mislead users, creating a false sensational story by painting the copyright holder in a false light, and attract them to a YouTube channel whose owner has a profit motive in causing harm to the copyright holder. Now, the annoying thing about that is that when I post videos like this, I send a private link to the parties named in the video, giving them a chance to dispute any perceived mischaracterizations before the videos go live, which Akif and Farouk never responded to. So I countered this claim, and 2 weeks later, my videos were reinstated. And then on March 29, 2025, I received a second copyright infringement strike from Janice Chapman, which I also countered. Because I feel my videos were transformative in nature, included my original commentary and criticism, and were created for investor awareness purposes. And a few weeks later, my videos were back up. And then on June 20th, 2025, I received a third copyright infringement strike, this time from Vast One Media Private Limited. And I don't know who they are, but here's their website, which states coming soon. So maybe they're still working things out. I countered their claim and my videos were reinstated as well. But everyone knows that after 3 strikes you're out, so it's time to put out some new information. If you're thinking about becoming a new investor, here are a couple open lawsuits to consider during your due diligence review as of September 4th, 2025. JP Morgan Chase filed a suit against Farouk Chima, Forest Light Capital, and Akif Ahmed on June 27, 2025. Avery Companies is suing Alliance Investment Management for $4.58 million for services rendered but not paid, filed July 7, 2025. And that's a lot of money, so it could absolutely impact operations. And remember how I said the third copyright complaint occurred on June 20th, 2025? Well, on that same day, an individual named Ryder took the time to create a YouTube profile to post this comment about a due diligence review he was completing. Pause to read it. It had such perfect grammar, using colons and even em dashes, that I had to ask ChatGPT if AI wrote it, to which it responded, while there's no definitive tell here, the writing is very polished and professional, possibly too polished for casual or informal online commentary, unless written by someone with communications or finance experience. It's very possible this was written or edited by AI, either entirely or in part, especially if used in marketing, investor relations, or forum response context. So I don't know who Ryder definitively is, but if it helps your due diligence review, Ryder, you should know the following. Forest Light Capital's website was down when you posted your comment, and it's still down, which is typically a bad sign. And Forest Light Capital did not register with the SEC as you stated in your comment. It filed a notice of exemption on a Form D, which is a big difference. Here is Forest Light Capital's Form D, new notice with a date of first sale of September 18, 2024, stating that it only sold $500,000 to 7 investors, which didn't match what Akif told me, so I kept digging. Here's a similar Form D filed by Farouk and Akif for NecoSage on that same day, September 25th, 2024. New notice, first sale yet to occur, $0 sold. But that Form D was amended 5 months later to say, wait a minute, $15.5 million had actually been sold, and that only equity and debt securities would be offered, not options, warrants, or pooled investment fund interest. And it still indicated that there were 0 investors, but how do you sell $15.5 million to 0 investors? And then 2 months later, Farouk filed another Form D, which Akif is no longer listed on as a related party. But this one's back to being a new notice again, with a first sale date of January 10th, 2024. And now they're only using equity, no debt. But only $1.6 million had been sold, with an expectation to sell another $13.4 million, and now we have 6 investors who have already purchased securities. And I'm not an expert on Form D filings, but all these don't seem to fit together in my opinion. So I'll let you decide what is right for you, but after being lied to many times by Akif Ahmed and having many confidential calls with harmed investors, vendors, and partners of Forest Light Capital and Alliance Investor Management, mine and my client's money wouldn't touch this offer with a 10-foot pole.